Hello again, everybody, and welcome to this latest installment of the OOTP 21 Perfect Team Series. I'm Big Pauly coming to you this Saturday, the 26th of September 2020, the next to last day of the regular season of baseball. This is part 64. And we'll get right to it. It is day 160, well, for the next 18 and a half minutes it is, in this week/season of Perfect Team. I'm in Iron League 249. I have 7,011 points. So we'll see what we could do. How's everybody doing? 67 subscribers last time I saw, and for those of you who have just been joining in, thank you very much. Well, I have come in an opportune moment. The Universal Pioneers are 71 and 67, and we just laced That's What C-Check 17-6, and that sixth inning must have been something to talk about. The That's What C-Check team got 6 runs, and it was 7-0 at that point, and we came back with 10. So it was 17. That game was kind of odd. Oh, here's 6. Well, we're going to come back and get 10 on you. So let's see where we are in the standings, and then we will get to the distribution and collection of more players. Universal Pioneers may not make the playoffs, though. We are a game behind the Colorado Mines Ore Diggers. And I was just, it's funny that name should come up, because I was just listening to a podcast, Sports Forgotten History it is called, and they were it was talking about Dutch Clark, who was an old-time football player with the Portsmouth Spartans, and then when they became the Detroit Lions, and they say he was one of the great two-way players of the era, and he went to coach at Colorado Mining College, and the name of the school was the Ore Diggers. So this person who is just above me in the standings must know about Dutch Clark and the history of Colorado mines. Now we'll get to the business end of things. We have some players to sell on Deadwood, I'm pretty sure, by now. Let's see here. Display the inactives, hide the actives. Okay, yeah, I gotta have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players to put back up. Joe Corsi, we have had trouble selling him. Jim Corsi. Did I say Joe? My goodness. He's down. His price is now down to $199, $217. And this is like not the first time I've had him on Deadwood. Deadwood is a term in gin rummy where when you don't have a molded hands, like for instance in rummy you're trying to collect 3 or 4, or say 10s, or a 6, 7, 8 of spade. Sounding like the late great Mike Sexton, not pluralizing spade. And of course Mike died a couple weeks ago. To the Mike Sexton family, my condolences for your loss. Great voice for poker, a great ambassador of poker, and I think the poker world will miss him dearly. I'm going to put him up for 100 and see if that'll get any takers. And we got a few more to go through. Yeah, a lot of these players are being priced very high. If you look at the averages, maybe they were like Drew Berter is a 59 catcher. Maybe he was a bronze catcher at some point, and he has fallen down and can't get up. Help, I've fallen and I can't get up. I'm going to sell him at 12 and see if that'll get anything. Okay, Sebi Savala, I think this is the one I forgot to automatically sell, so he goes. Brett Ebner, congratulations to the Miami Marlins, the National League Florida team, who I haven't really seen all year. I've barely been watching any baseball all year because it's all political now. He's going for 11. I'll put him up for 6. We'll just do a half off sale here of everything. Jason Adams a 53, even though he is an iron. So I'm going to put him up at a ridiculously low price. I'm going to go in the middle and then in the middle again, 13, and see if anybody will take him at 13. Nisewitz of Seattle. I don't think the Mariners made the playoffs, but I don't know. Let's see. We'll go sell him for 8 and get him back. Connor Brogdon. Let's see. He would go for 14 on him. Just try to get rid of these players. And Brady Lale will put up at 8, and we might get him back. Now, let's check the auction house and see if there's anything good we can get for what we have. Christian Yelich. I remember when Christian Yelich last year was a perfect player, but he is not anymore. Real Muto going at 4,500 or 4,460 on one, and I have Brenly and Piazza on my list of catchers. Let's just page down, see if we can get anything of note here. Yeah, Christian Yelich. A lot of Christian Yelich out there. Yeah, look at these players you can get for a song right now. Christian Yelich and JT Realmuto. The problem with getting Yelich would be that I have 2 good left fielders. Actually, Duke Snider should be center field, but they have him. Maybe he's a DH in my batting lineup. Let me see. Yeah, Ralph Kiner's the DH and Duke Snider plays left. And Snider could play left, center, or right. So, let's get back to what I was looking at. Getting Yelich would not be a big help, but CJ Realmuto would help my team. So I am thinking of getting him. And he is available. Yeah, 44.60 is the lowest price for him. We'll get him. And that leaves us 25.51. And let's see what's available after that. Actually, I'm going to have to get rid of. No. And let's update the team, which probably sends Bob Brenly over. Yes, it does. And Gary Sanchez will now go. And he's going at 11.98. Put him up at 11.50. And get that back. So we have one player already picked up. So we'll have a couple of good catchers at least. Gary Sanchez's nickname is the Kraken, huh? Like the Seattle Kraken, who have just started playing in the National. We'll start a little later on this year in the National Hockey League Series. Of course, they have to finish their season that should have been completed in the spring. We in the Tampa Bay Lightning are a game away from winning that against Dallas. So let's see what else we can get for $25.81. Now these are the best of the best right here. Hank Aaron. If you want a Hank Aaron, you might have to bid 250,000 perfect points for you. Good luck on that. Players that I can afford. We have Bob Turley, a 54. Well, these are all golds, and I pretty much have diamonds. I have now only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 diamond gold cards shy of an all-diamond team. Bucky Walters, Ian Kinsler, DJ LeMahieu. So we have a couple of reserve second basemen, Trey Turner and Tilly Walker. So we're not that far away from an all-diamond team. So the remaining 2,000 points, what I will do is I'm going to buy a couple of bronze packs, because you never know what you get in one of those. So let's fire her up. 10 minutes into the video. Wishing everybody well this Saturday afternoon as I record this. Scott Schebler, that is, and Kyle Garlick. A good on your spaghetti. Miguel Batista of the 2011 Cardinals that won the World Championship. Austin Allen, the last Cardinal team, I believe, to win the title. That was almost 10 years ago. Jake Knoll of Washington. Love that hat. That hat with the W and the Capitol Dome on it. Nate Jones. For those of you following the news, this is the day that the next Supreme Court Justice nominee gets picked, and there's a whole political controversy over that we won't get into. Danny Jimenez. Here's a goal. Josh Hader. Won't make my team, but I would sell him for $1,000. Sergio Alcantara. If that's how you say his name. Stashak of the Twins. Can the Twins get by the Yankees in the playoffs? Christian Arroyo. He's in a Cleveland uniform, but he's with the Red Sox. And Jonathan Fireeisen. Some of these names would fracture your tongue. It's like Betty White doing Scandinavian names on Golden Girls. So now we'll have players to sell. We'll ask the AI, do you want any of these players on the reserve roster? And that looks like a no. So we have 1, 2, 3. We got a whole bunch of these players to sell. We have Birdie, and we'll do Josh Hader first. Because I could probably get a good price for Hader. $4,300. Yeah, that's nuts. I'll put him up for $2,650. And see if we get any takers on that. And Hader's value might go up during the playoffs. I know he was a diamond reliever just a few months ago, but now he is been reduced to just barely being a gold reliever. Batista, 25. We'll put him up at, well, I'm feeling generous today. 13. Okay, Nick Birdie. We'll go to the guy's last name, Fireeisen. 135, despite the fact that he is a iron, just at the top of the iron list. So I'm going to put him up at 68, and don't be late getting them. Danny Jimenez. He will go up 37. Yeah, some of these prices are... No, not 19 for a gold. 37... Ooh. We'll go 34 on him. And get rid of him. And you know some of these players have been traded during the season because, like for instance... You have a guy wearing a San Francisco Giants jersey, but you see that he's with the Toronto Blue Jays. Okay, Austin Allen or Bob Brenly. Okay, he is going for 45. I will put him up for 40. So I should have a whole bunch of points coming my way because I have a couple of golds up. Jake Neal or Anthony Rizzo. I wonder if Anthony Rizzo was related to the mayor of Philadelphia at one point by the name of Frank Rizzo. Who? Frank Rizzo. Open up your ears. That's an old Jerky Boys line. Look them up. I know I'm a fountain of information, right? Okay, 3 second baseman. Alcantara, Royo, but we will keep Moustakas. And 57 for Alcantara. And he's only an iron, though. This does not make a lot of sense. I'm going to put him up at 29. No, not 23, 29. If the average going rate for him is 57, then you put him up at 29. Let's see. We got Christian Arroyo, who could play second base, third base, and shortstop. He's going at 35 minimum, and he's at 28, so we'll put him up at 31. I think it has begun to rain here, but I'm inside, and I have a nice roof over my head. Garlick or Anderson, pass to Garlick, and he goes up at 37. Put him up at 33. Now we have two center fielders. Joe Adele finally goes bye-bye, but not quite yet, because we got Scott Schebler, who is in Cincinnati Reds' gear, but he's with the Atlanta Braves now. He can play any of the outfield positions. And we'll put him up for 6. And there you go, folks. Another episode in the can. I hope you enjoyed it. This has been Big Pauly coming to you. We wish you well, regardless of where you are and when you see this. Godspeed and God bless, and we'll do it all again soon. Bye-bye for now, everybody.